Yellowstone has officially come to a close after 5 incredible seasons, leaving us all with mixed emotions. We've bid farewell to the iconic Dutton Ranch, at least for now, but as you'd expect, the story is far from over. Taylor Sheridan's Yellowstone universe continues to grow, and there's one project on the horizon that has everyone talking. The curiosity surrounding this upcoming Yellowstone spin-off is off the charts, and for good reason. I'm talking about The Madison, a new series that seems like the odd one out in the Yellowstone family. How does this project fit into the franchise? Let's dive into what this mysterious series is all about, when we can expect it, and what to look forward to. First, we know that The Madison is set in the beautiful Madison River Valley in Montana, an area Yellowstone fans will recognize immediately. But here's where it gets interesting. This series introduces us to the Clyburs, a wealthy family from New York who are trying to rebuild their lives after a devastating loss. The core of the story revolves around Stacy Clybur, a grieving mother who's also the family's matriarch. Her journey promises to be incredibly emotional, navigating life in an environment completely foreign to her. But it doesn't stop there. We also get glimpses of Stacy's late husband, who, it's rumored, will appear in flashbacks. His legacy will have a major impact on how the family makes decisions and faces their struggles. And of course, we have the Clybur son, who's expected to play a key role as the family tries to adjust to this new and rugged way of life. From what I've heard, the show will deeply explore the family's emotional journey as they transition from their life of luxury into the harsh world of ranching. What makes this even more exciting is the powerhouse cast, with names like Michelle Pfeiffer and Kurt Russell involved. Yes, it looks like The Madison is another incredible ensemble cast waiting to shine. Can you imagine seeing these legends alongside a story that could redefine the Yellowstone universe? But here's where it gets even more intriguing. Does this story feel familiar to you? If not, don't worry, because there's a reason it doesn't. This is a completely fresh concept, one that has no direct connection to the Duttons. But here's the kicker. Somehow it's still part of the Yellowstone universe. Now, I know that sounds strange, but stick with me. As exciting as this new direction is, I can't help but wonder, will the Madison feel like Yellowstone without the Duttons? For me, the Duttons have always been at the heart of this universe. Their legacy casts a long shadow over everything, so it's tough to imagine this world without them. That's why I've been questioning whether the Madison can hold its own without them, unless, of course, they bring in a member of the Dutton family. That's where the rumors come in. Word on the street is that the Madison might just feature one familiar face to tie it all together. Can you guess who? If you saw the thumbnail, you already know. Kayce Dutton is the link that will connect the Madison to the Yellowstone universe, and I'm honestly pumped about it. Kayce's arc in Yellowstone Season 5 was huge. He solved John Dutton's murder, saved the ranch, and sidestepped the constant chaos that had surrounded him for so long. His decision to leave the Dutton brand behind and start fresh with his own ranch was a bold and empowering move. For me, it felt like Kayce was finally free, breaking away from the toxic cycle that had plagued the Duttons for generations. Letting go of that land and starting anew with just 300 cattle felt like a necessary reset for both him and the story. Now imagine this. The Madison and Kayce's story both take place in Montana, which opens the door to some pretty exciting crossover moments. Picture this. The Clyburs, totally out of their depth as city folk trying to navigate ranch life, turn to Kayce for advice. The dynamic could be incredible. Kayce, with his quiet wisdom and experience, could be the one to guide the struggling family, while also figuring out his own path. I could be the perfect setup for Kayce to emerge as the new patriarch of the Yellowstone universe, taking on a role similar to the Duttons, but with his own unique twist. If Taylor Sheridan goes down this path, it's a brilliant way to continue the Dutton legacy while introducing a new family dynamic. The Clyburs could evolve under Kayce's guidance, eventually becoming the new faces of the Yellowstone franchise. Now, this idea gets even more exciting when you think about the possibilities. The Madison has the Montana setting, an all-star cast, and it's delving into themes we know and love from Yellowstone, but it's also treading new ground. The big question, though, remains. Can the Madison feel like Yellowstone without the Duttons? Shows like 1883 and 1923 worked because they were grounded in the Duttons' past and their legacy. But the Madison is heading in a completely different direction, and while that's thrilling, I have to admit, there's a part of me that's still unsure if it will resonate in the same way. But here's my take. Connecting the Madison to Kayce and Monica's story could be the key to making it feel connected to the Yellowstone universe, while still allowing for new characters and stories to flourish. It would be a perfect bridge between the old and the new, ensuring the Dutton legacy lives on even as fresh faces take center stage. So, what do you think? Does the Madison need that Dutton connection to succeed? Or is it time for the Yellowstone universe to truly branch out on its own? Let me know in the comments below. The Madison is expected to premiere in September 2025. Be sure to stay updated with all the latest news from the Yellowstone universe. If you want to know what's coming next, like and follow, and don't forget to check out the video on screen for more insights into the upcoming Beth and Rip spinoff.